Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a pretty interesting video. I recently placed a huge order on Ulta and I bought a whole bunch of new products, from new concealers to new foundation, new lip products, new face products, just a whole bunch of new products that I've never tried before. So it's going to be kind of like a first impressions slash kind of fancy look, I guess. Like I said, these are products I've never tried before, so I'm really anxious to try them. I'm kind of going for more of like a burgundy look today, if you guys aren't able to tell. I use the new Kylie Jenner palette, so excited to show you guys that. But if you guys haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that post notification bell. That way you are updated and notified whenever I do upload. But yeah, without further ado, if you guys want to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so I have like a lot of products that I just recently purchased. I placed a huge Ulta order probably like 3 weeks ago. So a lot of these are brand new things I have never tried before. So it's going to be kind of like a first impressions, like try on kind of thing. See how I like these products and, you know, kind of show you guys different products as well. So like I said, I did place a huge order on Ulta. They were having a huge sale when I purchased everything. Like I literally went down the sale category and they just had so many things on sale. So I was able to get a lot of things. So okay, so first off, I'm obviously going to prime my face. I didn't get a new primer, so I'm still using my Milk Makeup Primer. If you guys can't tell, I literally have these like pimples just like randomly all over my face. Working with a mask on has been literally the biggest struggle of my life. I have been breaking out so bad, like so bad, just from wearing a mask all day, because it's like you're breathing in like your CO2 and you're just like, it's very muggy inside and it's literally disgusting. But unfortunately I am breaking out because of it, so I'm sorry if you have to look at my disgusting skin, but I'm trying to kind of get it under control. It's just kind of a few here and there, but anyway. But I did buy a new foundation. This was the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. If you guys can't tell, this is not my shade whatsoever. But I really want to try it out, so I'm going to try and make it work. If I can't, I'm going to take all of it off and like use a different foundation, but I am going to try and see if it works out very well. I've heard really good reviews about this, so I'm hoping that it works as good as people say it does. But we're going to notice very quickly that it's not my shade at all, but we're going to make it work because, like I said, I really want to try it and see how it works. So how are you guys doing in this like quarantine? Because I am starting to go insane. Like, and I know that, you know, they're slowly starting to open up, New York, but it's like a really slow process. And me, I'm just very eager. Like, you know, this is, you know, my son's first summer. This is his first year basically, and I haven't really been able to do much with him because obviously we're like stuck inside. And, you know, it does help though that, like, you know, he was super small, so like I didn't really want to bring him like a lot of places, you know, during this whole thing, so I didn't really have to. It's a struggle. Like I don't know how life is gonna really be after this. It kind of like just, it makes me kind of sad to think, and I don't want to sound like so like depressy and just sad and stuff like that, but like it's so hard to like picture like what life is gonna be like after this, because it's just not gonna be the same. We're gonna be so scared to like do anything for like the longest time, and it's just sad. It's very scary, and it's like, it's just crazy how something, you know, something like this can just come in and like literally change our lives like forever. And I don't know, it's just really crazy. All right, so far I really like the way that this foundation is sitting. Like I only had to use a couple pumps. I know, okay, try and avoid that it's like not my color. I'm gonna use some concealer to lighten it up anyway, but right now I really like the way that it's sitting on my face. It doesn't like cling to my texture, which I have a lot of texture on my face, so far I really like it. Excuse my like bald spots. I wouldn't say it's like completely full coverage. If you really wanted like full coverage, I feel like you'd have to build it up a little bit, but you know, for a simple everyday like natural look, I really like it so far. The next thing that I bought are these Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealers. I've heard a lot of people rave about these, and I have used the Too Faced foundation, the Born This Way foundation. I do like that one. That one is super full coverage, so if you do like the full coverage looks, I would definitely recommend something like that. But I heard that the concealers are just as good. So I purchased these, and I believe they were having a sale. It was like two for something. Not really sure, but I got the color Swan and Porcelain. I'm gonna go into Swan just to start kind of lightening things up a little bit. And I'm just going to place this right underneath my eyes, like so. Ooh, she is light. And just kind of lighten up certain areas of my face, and then kind of conceal certain other areas like around my nose, like that. So I've been kind of going through all of my messages on Instagram and on Facebook, and I have been getting a lot of people messaging me, which I'm actually really surprised about, because I thought no one would even care that I did like a YouTube channel. And I've been actually just really like happy and surprised of the amount of support that I have, and how many people are actually like interested in watching my things. And I did want to answer just some basic questions, because there were some things that I've gotten questions about that I wanted to kind of answer just on the camera, because like it wasn't like a tutorial or anything, and it would just be kind of pointless to do a whole video on it. But they're just kind of like simple questions that I'm getting. The first one was, am I still working? I'm pretty sure I answered this in like one of my other videos, but I am still working. I am considered an essential worker. Food service I work in food service, if you guys don't know. Food service right now is considered an essential business. People obviously need food, they need to eat, so I have been working through this whole thing. And part of their other question was, how have I been feeling about it, you know, since I've been working. And I especially with a newborn, it's definitely been very hard for me. It's definitely taken a toll on my mental health, and I'm not even saying that it's like dramatically taken a toll, but I can definitely tell that I've been a little bit more anxious during this time, and I've, you know, been super cautious of what I do now. Like I've never washed my hands as much as I do now, and I've never used so much hand sanitizer. I've never like cleaned as much as I do. Like I clean like 3 to 4 times a day. Like I feel like I'm constantly spraying things down. Like I'm just constantly doing like so much stuff, and I don't know. I just feel that I've become just a little bit more cautious, I guess, and I've just learned to not be like dirty, but I mean like I've just kind of taken more on a role of making sure that I'm, you know, keeping things clean, and you know, just I don't know, just cleaning just a tiny bit more than I normally would. I think that it's kind of helped my mental health a little bit. I think that just knowing that I have a clean house, you know, I wiped everything down, that I don't have to worry about, you know, certain areas like doorknobs. Like I've never had to wipe doorknobs before, but I still do, just because like you never know who's touched your door, who's just, and I know it sounds really crazy, but I don't know. It just really has changed my way and my look on things, and I'm getting through it. I definitely can say in the beginning it was a very hard on me. It was it was bad. It really took a toll on me because I was terrified that like Grayson, I was gonna bring something home, and if I gave it to Grayson, I don't know what I would do with myself. And I do have to say that that has really put into perspective like how easy it is to like transmit to people. And I don't know, I keep rambling, but it's definitely been very difficult. But I have kind of not gotten comfortable, but I've definitely kind of relaxed a little bit with it, like knowing I'm doing my best, I'm keeping myself as clean as I can, and that's all you can really do. There's not much you can do with this whole thing, you know. If you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it, and I hate to say that, but as long as you're doing what you know you need to do, then that's all that you like, that's all you can do. But I don't really want to go into that deeply just because it is a touchy subject for a lot of people. I do know that, so I don't want to really get into it. Okay, so the next product that I bought was the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. This is actually a really oldie that I used to use for many years, and I think I stopped using it when I started using the Maybelline Fit Me powder, just because it was a little bit more cheaper, it was a little bit more affordable, so I ended up just doing that. So I just put like a bunch in my little top right here, and I'm gonna go in with a big fluffy like powder brush, and this is the BH Cosmetics #1. I also bought a huge bundle of brushes also off of Ulta. This was in a set that I got from BH Cosmetics. It's the marble like rose gold edition. I love these brushes. They are so soft. Like, I love Morphe brushes, but these ones, I have to say, have been like 10 times better than any brush that I've ever used. I haven't had any issues with like bristles falling out of the brush, and I don't know. I think I might stick with these brushes for a really long time because I really like them. So I really love this powder just because it does give me a really nice matte finish. It doesn't look cakey at all. It doesn't have like a really bad flashback or anything. So just gonna set that. I promise you guys that like I don't look this yellow and like orangey in person. It's just my lighting, which I did purchase a new ring light. I did buy it like 3 weeks ago off of Amazon, but you guys know Amazon is taking forever with all of their products and like shipping with stuff, so that one might not be here for a little while. It said it's supposed to be here by Thursday, so I'm praying that it gets here so that in my next video I'll have a little bit better lighting and a little bit of a better setup, but for right now this is kind of what I gotta deal with. So the next product isn't actually new. I'm just gonna do my brows really quick. I couldn't really find like a new a new brow product that I thought that I would really like. I've just been like obsessed with the Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I haven't changed this in God knows how long, so I don't know. And when I get comfortable with something, I don't really tend to buy new, so I'm gonna go off, do my brows really quick just because I hate doing them, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so brows are on. Not the best today, but they're gonna have to do. I hate doing my brows, so if they ever look really uneven, it's because I can never get them to be like as close as I can get them. So anyway, so the next product that I got is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. This one is also an oldie but goodie. I'm pretty sure this was like the first bronzer that I ever purchased like back in middle school / high school. Absolutely love this one. It's got different packaging than the first time I bought it. It was in like a completely gold packaging, so obviously it's changed over the years. But I absolutely love this bronzer. It's so soft and so it's not too dark, but it's like the perfect shade, especially because I'm so light. Like it's not too dark for me, so it gives you that perfect bronze tan look. I'm gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics #2 brush. It looks something like this, so it's a little bit kind of domed at the top, and I'm just gonna go in with this, and I'm just going to bronze up my face. And one thing I absolutely love about this one is that it smells like chocolate. A lot of the Too Faced palettes and bronzers usually smell like chocolate because they're all made with cocoa powder. So you kind of get the luxury of having like a really good bronzer, and then it also smells really good as well. So like I said, I've had this, this was like the first one I bought, and I absolutely fell in love with it the first time I bought it, and I just absolutely love it. I hope you guys like these kind of videos because I love doing makeup. It's literally like the one thing I have always been into since I was younger. I've always loved doing my makeup. I've loved showing people how to do makeup. I love doing makeup on people, and it's something that I kind of hid for a while just because I felt that like a lot of people would judge me for it. Why? I don't know. That was just kind of like what was going through my head at the time. But I felt that like a lot of people were gonna judge me, and like, I don't know. You know, there's so many rude people out there, and like I'm one of those people that kind of fall into like believing like what a lot of people say, and it sucks because like everyone should be able to do something that they love, but there's always going to be the, you know, those people that are always going to have something to say. And anyway, but I've always loved doing makeup on people, and so I've done weddings, I've done proms, I've done, you know, professional pictures. Like I've done so many different things for people, and I don't know, it's always been a really big passion of mine. And I did go to cos school as well, so you know, I kind of gained a little bit more experience with makeup as well during that. We didn't really focus too much on makeup. It was more specifically just like hair. But we did, obviously, you know, we did experiment with makeup, and I was able to kind of get some tips off of that. And I did, you know, make friends with people that were in the like aesthetics classes. So, you know, they did makeup on me, and then I learned like tips from them. So it was really, really cool. And I get that question a lot too, is how come I don't really do anything with my cos license? I did work in a salon for a couple of years. I worked in 2 salons actually in the like 2.5 years post graduation from cos school, and it was definitely an experience. I am gonna say I am grateful for both of them, but the 2 places that I worked were just not great like environments for me, I guess, in a way. Felt that I just wasn't really getting anywhere with it, and I felt that both places were kind of holding me back from something that I really like to do, and I wasn't able to show the like skills and the things that I was able and like capable to do. And I think that wherever you go and whatever you do, you should be able to like express, you know, your talents and your skills. And unfortunately where I worked, it just didn't work out for me. So that, you know, is a very high question, and a really common question that I actually get is how come I don't do that. And that's kind of why I don't. I still do stuff on the side. Like I do stuff for my sister, I do stuff for my mom, I cut my grandma's hair, and I do stuff for my friends. So like I still kind of do things with it, but I don't work in a salon, and I don't kind of take advantage of my license like I probably should, but it is what it is. So anyway, the next product that I got is the Cover FX palette. This is just the Perfector face palette, and this one is super pretty. So it comes with 2 highlighting shades. It's got a brightener, a face powder, a bronzer, and a blush. I really like the contour color that's in here, just because it's a super cool matte bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics number 4, and I'm just going to cut out my contour with this. You do have to be kind of careful, just because it is pretty pigmented, and you kind of got to sit here and kind of blend it for a little bit. But once you do work it in, it's such a pretty color, like super pretty. I don't really use the blush in this palette, just because I'm not a big fan of like the bright pink blushes. I never have been. I've been more of like a subtle kind of girl, I guess. I don't know. I've just not been like, I like the more like natural, like blushy looks. I want it to look like, natural color is brought to my face, and I don't like the whole like fake pink, like, I don't know. I don't really like it. I'm not on my face for that. I like that natural look, and that doesn't seem to look natural on me. I love these brushes. They are so soft. Like, they literally are softer than my Morphe brushes, and I think I got them as a gift, but I know how much they are worth, and they are very, very pricey. That's what it's looking like so far. I don't think I look as like yellow and orange anymore as I did before. All right, so next I am going to go in with a blush, and I did purchase a new blush, and this is the MAC blush in the color Melba. It is a matte blush, and like I said before, I don't like the very high pigmented, very bright pink blushes. It just doesn't look right on me. So like, I do go for the more natural looking pinks, and this one was literally the perfect shade that caught my eye as soon as I saw it. This one was also on sale, so absolutely love it. So I'm just gonna take this blush brush that I was using before, and I'm just gonna pick up some color, and then just gonna put this on the apples of my cheeks, just kind of blend that into my bronzer and my contour. It literally just brings like the perfect color. I am so sorry. I cannot wait to get this ring light, because I feel like you guys can't see as accurate of color that I do in this camera. So once I get a new ring light, you guys are really going to be able to see everything. So, and I just put a little bit of color. Which I get this question a lot too, is how come I bring my blush onto my head? I just kind of like to add the color wherever like the high points of my face are. So wherever like you would normally get color on your skin, like naturally, I tend to put it in those areas as well. And I like to just put it into areas that are kind of gonna like pop out at you. So, my chin, up above my brows, and then obviously on my cheeks. But I really, really like this product. I did use it once before today, but I didn't get like a good kind of like accurate feel towards it. But right now it literally has the nicest finish on my face. It is so pretty. Like I said, you guys can't really tell, but I really like it. So the next product that I got is the Wet n Wild highlighting powder. I've heard really good reviews on this. A bunch of them actually. They have a few different colors that I heard are really, really pigmented and work really, really well. So I did want to give this a try. This one's more of like a goldy, like a gold reflexed highlight. I do like these ones for the summertime, just because they do give you more of that like glowy, natural looking shimmer to your face. As if, you got like a really nice tan and you look really glowy. So I'm going to go in with this little tiny brush that I got from CVS. And I'm just going to kind of go in and pick up some color. This doesn't really have any fallout, so it could be a good and a bad thing. So I'm just going to kind of pat that onto my highlight. Oh, that is pretty. I actually really like this highlighter. And for this being so inexpensive, it's a Wet n Wild product, which Wet n Wild within the past couple of years have really stepped up their game. Because I remember like the old Wet n Wild products, they were terrible. Like, I don't know, they just seemed so cheap, and like you could just tell that they were a very cheap drugstore brand. And I just feel like within at least the past like 2-3 years, they have really stepped up their game and produced some really like high-end like products for a very decent price. Because I used to use their Photo Focus foundation. I absolutely love that foundation. It was super, super light and super like very sheen, and just very, you didn't have to use a lot if you wanted just like a basic everyday natural foundation. Like that was like the perfect one for you. I really like that color. That is so pretty. I guess I'm gonna have to try more of these. Like I said, I heard really good reviews on these, so I really thought that trying one of these would be a good idea, and it really was. It worked so good. I really like it. Also, I know I'm probably gonna get questions about these headbands. I got these off of Amazon. I have like a whole bunch. They came in like a pack of 12. They're just these like flowery headbands. Let's just look something like this. They're so cute. They have so many different color styles. They are all flowers, so if you don't like flowers, then these probably aren't good for you, but so many different colors, like you can match with literally any outfit. Okay guys, so the next product that I got, which I have been wanting to try these products for so long. I have gotten so many like emails and so many like ads to try these, and I never really thought to try them just because I thought they were very hyped up, and I thought that they didn't work as well as they make it out to seem. Like any other product, obviously, like when they're promoted and like, you know, they're advertised, everything always makes it seem better than what they actually are. But I did want to try it, and like I said, this was on sale on Ulta, so I figured, you know, what a better time to buy it. So this is the Kylie Cosmetics palette. This is the which one is this? Does it say? I want to say this is the Burgundy palette, but I'm not really sure because it doesn't say, so that's cool. So pretty. They have the prettiest colors, and I'm more of like a neutral kind of girl, so these were like the perfect neutrals and perfect, I don't know, like everyday colors for me. I don't like doing vibrant colors whatsoever. They just, like I said, they don't look great on my skin tone. They don't look great with anything on me, so I've always been a really basic, like neutral kind of girl. I've always heard good things about Kylie Cosmetics. I've heard they got really good skincare too, which I'm kind of going back and forth with on if I want to try them or not, because they are really expensive. So I'm hoping that because they are expensive, they work really good. But I don't know. I have a friend that is currently using them, and she's going to let me know how they work. So then I might purchase them after. But so I'm going to go in and I'm going to kind of start with this first color. It's called Naked, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. So I'm going to go in with the color Naked, and I'm just going to set my whole eye with this. And this is just going to be kind of like a base color for me. So far the color is really pretty, super light. I like that most of them are all matte shades. I don't like a lot of like glitter, so I like that they have like just a few select glitters so that you could add a little pop in there for some looks. But I am glad that a majority of these colors are matte colors. So the next color that I'm gonna go in with is the color Beach. It's right next to the nude that I use, and this is going to be my transition color. Ooh, that one's got a little bit of fallout. Let's hope it's not too bad. And I'm just going to put that into my crease and just kind of blend that in circular motions. I really like that color. See, if I was doing just a basic look today, I would probably just stick with this color in my crease and call it a day and throw on some lashes, but we are doing a more burgundy look today, so we're going to see how they work. Just blend that in. I'm really hoping that this weather gets a little bit nicer this week, because I'm really tired of the rain and the cold and the snow, and like we're almost to the end of May and we just had like a little bit of snow like last week, and it's just not working for me. I'm gonna go in with the same brush, and I'm gonna go into the next color, and I'm gonna go in with this. Sorry, it's like looking in my mirror. I'm gonna go in with this color right here, and it's the color Brick. So the first color I used was Naked. The second color was called Beach. I'm not really sure if I said that. And now I'm gonna go in with the color Brick, and I'm gonna put that in with the same brush, but I'm gonna try and put it a little bit lower in the crease as well, but a little bit lower than the color you just used, and just kind of blend it into the crease. Still kind of doing some blending, like circular motions, but just a little bit lower than the color that I use because you don't really want to lose your transition color. So just blend. So far these colors are blending out super nicely. Like I said, they do have a little bit of a fallout, but they are super pigmented, so it's like a good fallout. So you just want to tap off any extra, just so you don't have the fallout fall onto your face. But so far, this is so pretty. Like super pretty. I haven't done a look like this in a really long time, so I'm really excited to see how this palette works because I love trying new palettes, because once I find a palette that works for me, like I don't ever tend to like steer off from it. I usually use it for a long period of time. Okay guys, so the next product I'm going to, or the next color I'm going to use, I'm going to go in with this burgundy color. The middle one right here. It's the straight burgundy color. And I'm going to take the Morphe M330. It's a little bit more of a denser brush. Once you like are ready to put in the like darker, more pigmented colors, you always want to use a little bit more of a denser brush, one that has bristles that are a little bit more tightly packed with each other so that you're able to collect more color and pack on a little bit more. I'm going to start off with just a tiny bit because I'm not sure how well it's going to pick up color. But I'm going to just pack that in the same area that I packed that other color, but focusing more on the outer edge. And just blend that in. This color is so pretty. This is like the perfect like Thanksgiving / like Christmassy look. Like this is so fall, like so fall / so like winter colors. These colors are blending out so nicely. There's no like real separation in it, which I do have a lot of problems with that with most of my other palettes. I tend to have just spots that seem to like separate from each other, and it just looks very blotchy, and I don't know, it just doesn't look great. So and I'm going to go back in with the BH Cosmetics number 9 brush that I used for my transition color. And I'm going to go back in with that beach color. And I'm going to kind of go along the harsh line that I kind of created right here and just blend that out. You don't want to lose your transition color because then it's going to look very harsh and it's not going to look very like blended together. So you always want to make sure that your transition color is still there and it's very blended. So far, I'm really loving how this is looking. I love the burgundy color. I am really big into the like rich burgundy, rich browns, and the rich like red color. So pretty. Last color I'm going to go in with is the color Almond. It's this dark color right here. And I'm going to go in with the Morphe M222 brush. Now this is a really small condensed brush. This is perfect for like the outer corner, just that small little area that you want to deepen just a little bit. It's like really, really tiny. And I'm just going to focus this like right on the outer edge and just kind of bring it down on my lid a little bit and just like across, kind of doing like a V shape, so in my crease and then down on my lid. And you always want to keep up with those like circular motions because that's going to be your best form of blending in situations like this. So that is really pretty. I really like that. Back in with the BH Cosmetics number 9. I'm just going to take this, just do a bunch of circular motions just to blend all of that out. That is really pretty. Yeah, I really like it. So far, I really like this palette. I'm going to show you guys really quick though. There is a lot of fallout. You'll see like these are all powders that are just kind of clumped in. This lighting does not do anything justice, so it kind of looks really brown right now, but I will post a better picture of it. But other than that, it's so pretty. I really like it. Next thing I am going to do is eyeliner, which I haven't done eyeliner in God knows how long. So I'm hoping that my eyeliner still works. So I'm just gonna test it. It does. I did not buy a new eyeliner just because I don't do eyeliner on a lot of the occasion. I just don't think that it's really worth it because I do wear lashes, which do create like a little bit of a line on the top of my lid, so it does look like I have eyeliner on, but I am going to try it today just to kind of show you guys because I do get questions on how to do wing liner, which is very time consuming, and if you don't know how to do it, I would take time and really practice it before you do like a crazy eye like this, because if you mess up, then you can't really go back. I've been using the Benefit roller liner in, where's the color? In just regular black. I wasn't sure if there was like a blackest black or not, but all right, so I'm going to show you guys how I do my eyeliner. So what I do is I'd like to do pretty like thin wing liner. I don't like to do super thick just because I do have like really wide eyes, and I feel like it just it looks very bulky if I don't do it like really thin. But yeah, so what I start doing is I put my mirror, which is like right here, I put it right below my eye, so I'm kind of looking down at it. And you always want to follow the line of your lower lash. So I'm just going to start, and I kind of get quiet during this just because I'm trying to focus, and I haven't done wing liner in God knows how long. So I'm just going to kind of start at my lower lash line and just kind of create a line on my lower lash, well, from my lower lash line. And just connect my lashes, or connect my lines. So, like I showed you right there, just start with a line, and then I'm going to go kind of like mid line, I guess, and kind of connect it to the rest of my eye. So it looks something like that. Super simple. And then I'm going to go and do the other eye, something like that. And then I just kind of go in with the rest of it and kind of connect it. And yeah, so it looks something like that. What I do is I go in with a like pencil liner, and I've just been, this is so tiny because I sharpened it so many times. This is just the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in Fishnet. This is not new either. I just, like I said, I don't usually wear eyeliner on every occasion, so this one's lasted me a pretty decent time. And what I do is I put this right on the tight line of my upper lashes. And it looks something like that. Okay, so I'm going to get my lashes, which I just have been using the Ardell Wispies as usual. And I don't know why, but like my allergies have been really acting up lately, and it sucks because during this time you're like, oh god, I have coronavirus, and really you're just suffering from your allergies. So okay, so I'm gonna just use the Duo Lash Glue, the strip lash adhesive, and I'm just gonna put a thin layer all over my lashes. I recently just got this off of Amazon. I got a 2-pack. You can order this from Ulta. You can order this from any store that sells makeup pretty much. This is the only lash glue that I feel like sticks to my actual eye, and I don't have problems with it. So I'm going to go and do my lashes off camera just because I hate doing them, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that my lashes are on, I'm going to go back into my palette, and I'm going to basically use like the 3 darkest shades that I used in my crease, and I'm going to put them along my lower lash line just to give it a little bit more of like a color and just make it like pop a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with the first color that I use, which is the brick color. I'm going to just take this like angled brush. This is just the Morphe S6 brush. And I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to put that all underneath my lash line, like so. Just blend it. Same thing on this eye. Just blend it. Like so. I'm going to go in with the color Burgundy, put that on the same brush, and focus that underneath my eye as well. I can't say anything bad about this palette. I'm really, really liking it. I think it looks so pretty. The colors are literally perfect. Like, look at that. That is so pretty. I'm gonna go in with this fluffy brush again, and I'm just gonna take that beach color and just put that right along underneath, like so. All right, guys, so the eyes are done. This is what they look like with the lashes. I think it looks so pretty. Sometimes you have to just readjust your lashes, but okay. So what I'm gonna do really quickly is I'm just gonna apply a really thin layer of mascara on my lashes just to kind of blend everything, just to blend all your lashes together, which I always do that. I always get eyeliner on my eye or on my skin. I also just put a little bit on my lower lashes that are like right on the inner corner so that they really blend into the lashes. Okay, so the last thing is my lips, and I actually got a couple things, and I'm really excited to kind of show them. Just, I don't know, I think they look just really, really pretty. I don't know if they look good for this eye look, but we might do it. These are the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick, and then the Stila Beauty Lip Gloss, and these came in a pack together, so I'm going to probably put this on just because I really like the way that it looks. I'm going to start off with my lip injection though. You guys already know that. Just to plump up my lips just a tiny bit. And put that on. I feel like I don't even notice the tingling anymore because like I'm so used to doing it. I'm going to go in with the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the color BACI. Bachi? I'm not really sure. This is a really pretty, like, nude purplish. I guess this isn't really considered burgundy, I feel like, because it doesn't have any, like, red in it. But it's more of like a... I don't know. It's really pretty, though. I really like it. I don't know if it's matte though. I think this is just like a regular liquid lip gloss. And then I'm going to go in with this one. This is a little bit more of a burgundy because it actually has the like the red tint to it. But this is in the color Synergy. And then I'm just going to place this right on top. Like so. I like it. It's really pretty. I wish they had a lip liner in it though, because I usually like to outline my lips just to kind of give it more of a cleaner look, but I don't really have a lip gloss or a lip liner that's like really close to that. But so this is the look that I created with all of my new products. I do have to say I really like them. I don't think I disliked any of the products that I bought, which is a really good thing because there are some times where I buy all of the products and they just do not work for me. I do have to say though, the only other thing is I would try and find a lighter shade of this foundation. I did make it work. I did lighten it up with the concealers, but other than that, I do love the foundation, don't get me wrong. The finish on it is absolutely stunning. It is so pretty, but it wasn't really my shade, so I'm hoping that I can find a shade a little bit closer to my skin tone so I didn't have to lighten it up as much as I did. I'm pretty sure that's like the only bad thing about all of these products. I absolutely love them. I think they work awesome. If I did dislike anything, I would have told you guys right from the start. But I recommend any of these products. I'm not getting paid to promote any of these products, just saying that before I get too far into that. But other than that, I really, really like it. Super pretty, super simple, super easy. A little bit of a dark eye, dark lip, something different. Like I said, I'm not someone that likes to do these looks all the time, not every day. I'm more of a natural kind of girl, but if I am looking to go out, looking to do something pretty cool, pretty simple but really dramatic, this is like kind of a look that I would like to do. But yeah, If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Like I said, if you have not already in the beginning, go ahead and subscribe and hit that post notification bell. That way you are notified anytime I do upload. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, also give it a thumbs up. Be sure to comment in the comments below what other looks that you guys are looking for. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.